Hi, thanks for joining me today. We are going to be reading a story today called Glasswings, a Butterfly Story. It's by Elisa Kleven. Claire was a glasswing butterfly. Her wings as clear as windows let the world shine through. When Claire soared high, she looked sky blue or puffy white or rainbow striped. But when she swooped down low to the forest floor, she seemed as feathery green as the ferns. And when she fluttered among the flowers sipping nectar, Claire looked like a flower too. I like being flowery best, Claire thought. I love being where my flowery mother and fathers and brothers and sisters in our bright, blooming home. But one day, while Claire was chasing a wisp of milkweed silk, a sudden wind swept her up. "Claire, we can't see you," her family called. "Here I am," said Claire, but she was lost in the swirling clouds. On and on she tumbled, scared and lonely. Finally, the wind let her go. There she is tumbling in the clouds, and here the wind is letting her go over here. It's taken her away from her home. She fluttered down to a strange new world, a city of concrete and corners. "I hope I'll find some flowers here," Claire said hungrily, "and I hope that my family will find me." You see any flowers in that picture? I don't think I see any flowers in the city right there. "How would anyone find you?" asked a pigeon. "You're almost invisible." "Your wings are as gray as the sidewalk," a ladybug added. "As plain as the air," said an ant. "Are you a ghost?" "Of course not," said Claire. "I'm a glasswing butterfly. My wings can be any color at all. Look, here she is, the color of the sidewalk." Look at the city. What do you notice about the city? I see lots of cars. I see lots of people. I see some litter on the ground too. I don't see any other butterflies other than Claire. Claire looked around for a spot of color. Up above, she saw 3 big ones lined up in a row. "Oh," said the ladybug, "you're as red as me now." "And now you're as yellow as a taxi," cried the pigeon. "And now you're as green as a soda can," the ant exclaimed. "Are you a magic butterfly?" "I wish," said Claire. "I'd fly right home, but I don't know the way." "Stay here with us, then," the pigeon suggested. "No butterflies ever visit," said the ladybug. "They just pass overhead on their way somewhere else." "Would you like something to eat?" asked the ant, offering Claire a tortilla crumb. "Thanks, but I only eat nectar," said Claire, "from flowers." "Flowers?" asked the pigeon. "What are flowers?" asked the ant. "I know what flowers are," said the ladybug, flapping her wings. "I ate some tasty aphids off some flowers just this morning. Follow me and I'll show you." The ladybug's going to take him to the flowers. The ladybug led them to an empty lot where a few flowers grew. They were dusty and scraggly, nothing like the lush flowers back home, but they swayed a little in the breeze, and they offered Claire their nectar. As she drank it, Claire felt more like her old self again. Look, there are the scraggly weed flowers. Look, there's someone taking care of the flowers over there. Claire's the only butterfly. There's the ant and the ladybug. I don't see any other bugs in this picture. I do see some litter over here, and everyone is inside other than the little girl here, and a couple people playing over in the street. Day after day, Claire fluttered among the flowers, sipping their nectar, carrying their sweet yellow pollen from one plant to the next, and helping new flowers grow. Her new friends helped the flowers too. The ladybug kept them free of pests. The ant stirred up the soil they grew in, and the pigeons scattered their seeds this way and that. Look, there's a pigeon scattering seeds, and this ladybug is eating aphids. And look, the people are helping too. There's a person watering the flowers over here, and this person's gardening and has a bucket of trash too. They're all helping the garden. And look, if you look closely, there's some bees and some, I'm not sure what insect that is, but it's another little green insect. There's lots of bugs in this picture now. Oh, and there's a worm under the ground. So cool. And Claire was happy with everything growing and gathering around her. But at night, she dreamed her family far away. One morning, the pigeon told Claire, "Look how many flowers have grown since you've been here with us." "Like magic," said the ant. "And look at your wings," admired the ladybug. "Look at how bright and colorful her wings are now." "Look, look," said a voice in the sky. Claire looked. A family of glasswings butterflies was fluttering near. "Look at that big patch of color," they cried. "Look at that pretty flowery butterfly. She looks just like our... Claire, we've been looking for you." It's Claire's family. Look, and they saw her because they saw all the flowers in the city. Look how beautiful the flowers make the city look. "Here I am," said Claire, "with my friends." The butterflies waved their wings. They spun and swooped through the sky, changing from blue to gold to purple pink. Starry as the night, sparkly as the city lights. Look at how beautiful all the butterflies are. Bright as the butterfly garden, they all make together each day. That beautiful butterfly garden. What I love about this story is that Claire and all of her friends each do their own thing to help make the city be a beautiful place. Claire helps to pollinate the flowers. The ladybug helps eat the aphids off of the plants. The ant helps move around the soil to make sure the soil is rich and healthy. And the people, they help too. They help pick up the litter. They help garden. There's all sorts of things that need to be done to make the city a healthy and beautiful place. So my question for you is, what can you do? How can you be like Claire and be like her friends and do something to help make the city beautiful? You don't have to do the same thing as everyone else. You have to do your own part. So what can you do to make the city a beautiful place? Can you pick up litter? Can you garden? What can you do to contribute and make your city a wonderful, beautiful place just like Claire? So think about that. Talk to your friends about it and see what ideas you can come up with to make the city beautiful.